1 + 1 = 2. Welcome back to the Dual Vibes crew. This is Danny.
This is Pike.
And this is Dual Vibes. Everybody, welcome back to the Dual Vibes podcast, episode number 50. And for those of you that do not know Spanish, it is cincuente. That was so wrong.
That wasn't right?
No. It's cincuente. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Number 50. Guys, we're on 50. If you
Yeah.
guys don't know English yet, you need to learn it.
Well, English. Well, we don't know Spanish yet.
Well, the people that don't know that we're saying 50 don't
Oh, for Spanish, they need to learn English. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
We kind of topped that at 49.
Gotta get ready for the Super Bowl.
14 is 49. That means we have 3 episodes left.
Well, after this one, 2.
Yeah. So 3 right now, in progress. 2 after this one, which would be number 53. We are debuting a new podcast segment. We're not going to say, though, right? But Pike came up with a great name for the podcast segment, and we actually have most of the stuff where we're going to redo the room right behind us.
Yeah.
So don't come and rob him.
Right behind you.
Yeah, don't come and rob him.
Yeah. Nah, doors are always locked. Keep that thing on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you excited?
About?
What do you
Everything?
mean? We got 3 more, dude.
Yeah, no, it's crazy that we've done it that long. No, I'm very excited. I'm very excited just to have a fresh room and everything, and a lot of ideas that we can finally go through with. I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, really, like if you think about it, like most things don't really take off until like a couple years, and we've trial and errored a lot of things in the past year, and we've messed up a lot. But we've also learned a lot of good things, and now, we're transitioning into this new podcast segment. We're really going to take this thing to the next level.
Yeah, 100%.
And you guys will see that from the very get-go.
We did learn a lot
season.
of things. I think we can talk about that in the 52nd one. Do you want to talk about that in the 52nd one, like the issues that we've seen and stuff like that? And
yeah, we can do that on that. We can just do a year back with Dual Vibes.
yeah, and just like, because there's things that we've just noticed from, honestly, the last podcast we just did. And seeing how it did because it was, it's crazy.
And just like roast ourselves, basically.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a self-reflection episode, which is good. Like every company, business, channel. What was that?
Taco Bell. Gong.
Every company, business owner, content creator should, self-reflect because, we definitely have. So
100%. So, no, I'm very excited for it. You excited for it?
I mean, man, everything.
Facts. Score.
We should redo that, man. Do you know how he says it?
What is that?
No, so
do to the guys in the locker room.
No, but first you need to be like, man. Oh no, you need to be like, what was your favorite NFL memory? Or no, what was one of the top NFL memories?
Oh, the whole thing. You mean the whole thing?
Yeah, and I'll say it.
We can redo it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, no, we can't.
Yeah, just do it right now. You're saying exactly what I just told you.
Yeah, what is your top NFL memory?
Have to be the Music City Miracle with the Tennessee Titans.
What is that? What does that do to the guys in the locker room?
Man, it's everything.
That's it. Can we get Shaq on here, please? Is Shaq? Because if he was here, he would have been like, "Oh, it's everything."
What is that, 4 scores? What, do you got a log cabin? Come on, weird.
If you guys don't know where that's from, you got just watch some NFL.
It's literally just NFL, and then this DraftKings commercial makes no sense. Has nothing to do with betting.
No. 4 score.
It's everything. So anyways, guys, let's get right into this podcast, episode number 50.
Number 50.
That's so wrong, but today's topic is going to be 30 seconds. 30 seconds to, explain.
It's just called 30 seconds.
A certain fact. So 30 seconds to explain. And with that being said, the quote of the day, genius Danny mind over here. If you had 30 seconds to play, would you complain? What does that do for something like the team in the locker room?
30 seconds?
To play. Would you complain?
Man. That's everything.
It really is.
30 seconds. That's it. 30 seconds of game, yeah.
So what does that quote of the day mean to you?
30 seconds. We got 30 seconds to, it's crunch time. You got 30 seconds to give the best answer you can give.
I like that. I like that. But, I was going somewhere else with it. So 30 seconds to play, I ain't going to complain because I can get the job done.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of where I was going to, hitting a game-winning shot. 30 seconds. You got the last shot.
Dogs are outside. Let's go.
Yeah.
Kids are in bed. Let's go.
The dog's outside barking. Don't come knocking. That's a thing.
So basically,
go ahead.
The flow of this podcast is going to be, we'll just ask a certain amount of questions until we hit our time limit. And then basically we just got to do our best to explain. And then on our, phones as well is the actual scientific answer or, the correct
explanation
answer
to the topic.
Yeah, the explanation to the topic that we're asking. So I will go ahead and go first. Why do octopuses have 3 hearts?
But see, actually, I learned this back in high school in my anatomy class. Basically, they were talking about how the human body only has 1 heart, but the octopus needs 3 because, as we all know, once a leg gets cut off, they grow back. And in order for that to happen, they need more blood pumped through the tentacles in order for them to grow back. So they need 3 hearts, and they each get 2.5 legs each. So 3 times 2.5 is almost 8, and that's where they get the 8 tentacles to come back. So they have 3 hearts because they need more blood flow.
So do octopus's legs actually grow back? Because I don't know that answer, and that's not on here. I thought that was a sponge.
A sponge doesn't have fucking tentacles, bud.
or a starfish.
The starfish does too. I think. Wait, does an octopus not grow its tentacles?
I don't think so, man. But basically, the reason that an octopus has 3 hearts is because the extra hearts they need extra hearts because their blue copper-based blood carries less oxygen. So 2 heart pumps blood to the gills and 1 pumps to the body. That is the correct scientific answer. Do they actually grow back?
Yeah, they do. Octopuses can regrow lost limbs, arms remarkably well.
But that's not why they have 2.5 legs per heart.
No. But
I mean, you were close, I guess. I'm counting it.
Knew something about octopuses, but I thought they did, and I'm glad I said it.
All right, go ahead. Ask me one, bro.
Why do birds migrate in a V formation?
Well, that's actually a very coincidental thing because, why do guys migrate? Guys migrate to the V. And so birds are basically signaling that they're ready to mate, and that's why they're going to a new, town, right? So they've already pumped all the birds, the female birds that are in that territory. So now they're shaping a V saying, ready. And they fly to a new town to reproduce.
Like my octopus. No, so the real answer to that, what do they pump the birds? What the fuck are you talking about?
They pump. They just pump. If you know what I mean.
So actually, each bird rides the upwash from the bird in front. So basically the wind coming off it, like wind shear, saving energy and extending flight range. So they fly in a V form because the wind just flows from them.
I didn't know they were a Tesla and they had to land to recharge. My bad. I should have known that, guys.
They actually charge on power lines.
Do they actually?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, when they die?
No, birds land on power lines. Are you joking?
Bro, it doesn't matter. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Why is that?
What'd you say?
A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Why?
I think I know this answer. Wait, Venus. It's longer because the rotation of the planet itself is slower than the rotation around the sun.
That was good. That's exactly correct.
Yeah, let's fucking go. I paid attention in calculus.
Bro, that's math.
Shit.
It'd be science
Yes.
1, bro.
What?
I said that'd be science 1
I know.
that you passed.
The last one I said anatomy for an octopus.
Technically, that is technically anatomy.
No, it would be
The body. Body is anatomy.
Human body is anatomy.
Yeah, but anatomy can be any body. No, I'm counting it. That was good.
Thank you.
You actually got that spot on.
I-
So Venus spins extremely slower, 243 Earth days per rotation, but orbits the sun faster than it rotates, 225 Earth days.
That's crazy to think about. That's like
It has to do with how big the planet is, too, I feel like. And it's further away in the solar system, so the gravitational pull, I feel like, is slower.
Where is Venus on the solar system?
It's like one of the furthest ones back.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think it's like 8 out of 10. We're like in the dead middle.
No, we're not.
Where are we?
We're like 4 back.
Oh. So this is like
we're
probably
3 back. We're the
6 to
4th. I think we're the 4th. We could be completely off on this. Now I feel like an idiot.
I mean, no, that was right, though.
No, I know.
All right, go ahead.
Hang on.
He didn't even need fucking 30 seconds. He got that shit in like 10. That was really impressive.
No, Venus is second from the sun. That's what I thought. It's closer to the sun, so it has less. It's closer to the sun, so it goes around the sun faster than the Earth does.
Oh, yeah, because 225 Earth days. That makes sense.
And then Earth is.
All right, I don't want to talk about space no more, man. This crap's creeping.
Third. So, yeah, it goes Venus. Yes, so we're third. I thought
But Venus is way bigger than Earth.
I don't know. Anyway, so, because we're sounding dumb at this point.
We need a scientist on here.
Why is yawning contagious?
So I've noticed it a lot in females. So yawning is so contagious because it's a natural human act that explains tiredness. And, most humans do not get the proper amount of sleep per day. But this can go for any, scientific reasoning, right? So if you're eating a wing and I see you eating a wing, why do I get hungry? Because I'm looking at you and I'm smelling the food. Now my stomach's starting to twirl. Boom. I say it's a sense of jealousy. Is this guy really saying he's yawning because he's more tired than me? Well, I've done more than him today, so I'm going to yawn too.
Okay.
Alphaness. Is that anywhere near correct?
No, but yeah. So linked to social bonding and empathy. Seeing someone yawn activates minor neurons. So in other words, seeing it makes the person stop. That looks fake. So I guess seeing it makes your brain just.
Yeah, but it's like that's what I'm saying. Like if you're eating, dude, if I'm eating like 10,
it's true. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
If I'm eating 10 wings, bro, you're gonna definitely want one of those 10 wings.
Yeah, 100%.
And if you don't, you're just weird, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, you got I guess the right idea, but not the scientific fact of it.
All right. You share 50% of your DNA with bananas. Explain this.
I like to think of actually not everyone does. Like I share it with like a plantain or some type. So basically, I think we actually share similar to a banana because as they have a peel, we have skin, and basically that makes it kind of like a coating for keeping our organs safe. So our outer organ, which is our skin, is just like the banana peel. It's organ. No,
all living things share basic genetic instructions for cell structure and metabolism. Way off. That wasn't even anywhere near close. You go ahead.
So was I wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
Because many genes overlap even with plants in the human body.
I did actually know that, but I didn't think
that's why photosynthesis.
I thought you were gonna there was gonna be some big thing.
That's why photosynthesis, plants can grow. We're kind of doing the same photosynthesis because we're releasing oxygen and taking in carbon dioxide.
Got that fucking backwards, buddy.
We're bringing in oxygen and letting out carbon dioxide.
Yes, and they take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen.
Yeah. God, this guy's a rookie.
Why do we get goosebumps, Daniel?
So goosebumps are I don't want to say that term on the podcast, but it's a release of emotion, right? So when I'm getting my hair cut, I like the feeling of a haircut. So I get goosebumps because someone's touching me. And it's sending off a shockwave of, holy crap, I really like the haircut. So it's a sense of emotion. Same thing when a girl touches my leg. I get goosebumps. And I'm like, ooh. I like getting massages.
But you don't get goosebumps when you're scared, too, though. You get goosebumps when you're scared.
I see many humans get goosebumps, when they get, scared and stuff, but that doesn't happen to me.
Not you.
No, I just get...
What about, you get freaked out? You don't ever get, creepy feeling?
No, I'm like, I knew that. Like, I knew that was
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm like, I knew that.
So it's like similar to what you're saying, but you're wrong. It's a leftover survival response for early humans. Raising hair made us look larger, apparently, and it keeps in heat. So when you get cold, you get goosebumps because like hair.
I don't get goosebumps when I get cold.
Apparently not. Apparently you're a fucking mammoth.
I don't get cold. You seen me DJing outside in 30-degree weather? I was not cold the whole time. I golfed today. You guys were all in like long sleeve shirts and shit.
So were you. No, you weren't.
No, I was in a polo and shorts.
Dude, you get cold. That's not alpha if you dude.
No, man. I'm warm blooded, bro.
Oh. Fucking A.
All right. Explain why there are more stars than grains of sand. You know how big a grain of sand is?
So there's more stars in a grain of sand because the space is continuous and there's no end to it. So at some point you're going to run out of sand grains, even if you count all of them. And we've never hit the end of the galaxy or the end of the universe.
And you know you actually can't reproduce sand? Sand is its own special element.
Was that right?
No.
What the fuck? How?
How many stars are in the universe? And then you'd be right if you guessed this one right. It starts with an S.
Satrillion?
No. It has to do with reproductive.
Sectrillion?
Ooh, sextillion.
Damn it.
But you were almost right. So the observable universe has estimated 6 trillion stars. Earth has fewer grains of sand, proven through astronomical surveys.
But that is not...
So the thing is, like...
That is not 100% a fact, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but if you think about it in Minecraft, it auto-generates a world, and there's only so much sand. You can't reproduce sand.
Right, but yeah, but they're saying there is an end digit of a star. Stars.
But as far as we know, the universe, like space, is infinite.
That's what I said. That was my answer.
But that's not what this is saying. It says the observable universe. How do you know there's not another planet that has grains of sand? See, this is not actually factual because
I feel like
if another planet has sand,
fucking lying.
If it has more sand, then it's wrong because another planet has sand. We just don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure another planet has fucking sand. Why can't you smell the rain before it comes?
So, going back to photosynthesis, the plants release a scent that basically warns the humans that something is coming. So it's all in theory of it's not photosynthesis, it's called rainthesis. So basically what happens is water starts dropping, but it's like
before it comes.
Yes, but it's like moisture because clouds are going to bring in more moisture, cold air, hot air. And I'm done. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Did you read this one before you got it?
I swear I haven't. I swear to God.
Because I would have never fucking said anything you just said, but it's like...
I swear on my mom, dude.
Pressure and friction... Wait, wrong one. Sorry. It's scent of petrichor. It's oils from plants and bacteria released from humidity rises before rain. Dude, you had to read that.
I swear on my mom.
There's no way you just guessed that shit.
I swear on my mom.
Bro.
I'm putting a parlay tonight, bro. I'm putting a 30-leg parlay, and I'm playing the lottery.
Bro, it legit says it's from plants releasing oils, and the scent comes from that.
I put it on my right hand, bro. My mom. Bro, on my mom.
I believe you, but that's some bullshit. You really
Let's go. See, that's how you know being a bullshitter all my life got me places.
That's crazy.
Is that actually it? Plants release oils.
Oil and bacteria releases like stuff too, and it makes the
and that's
aroma.
why. But if you ever go outside before it rains, it does smell different.
Yes, 100%.
So I bullshitted. But I was kind of right.
Yeah, it's plants. It's like the plants releasing.
Dude, I'm rewatching this podcast.
It's crazy.
Like, I'm actually rewatching this and showing everyone. I'll be like, dude, look at this highlight clip. We need to clip that. All right. Wow, these are... So... Explain how water can exist in all three states at once.
What?
So why can water remain a liquid, be frozen, and boil at the same time?
It can't. What?
Yeah?
You can't have something in...
Water can exist in all three states at once. Why?
At the same time. At the given same second, it can have all those...
Yeah, that's what it says. Are you going to explain, or are you just going to sit here and question?
So basically...
That's how you know
I was testing you. So basically, the reason that water can actually hold all those states at the same time is because of the way that basically the water is in that state, but it can be in all three states at the same time because the water element actually can carry all three of those states at the same time.
Okay, so that was, I don't even know what you said, but it's called triple point.
Okay.
And ChatGPT doesn't really explain how it is. It just says, under very specific temperature and pressure, water freezes, boils, and stays liquid at the same time, a real physics phenomenon. And I looked it up on Google, and it said, blah, 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 at a specific combination of temperature and pressure known as the triple point. Water is precisely 0.01 degrees Celsius, 273.16 kelvins, and 611.657 pascals, about 0.006 atmospheres. At this unique point on a phase diagram, all three phases are in thermodynamic equilibrium, meaning they can coexist without changing into one another. How it happens: temperature and pressure are key. Equilibrium, precise conditions, simultaneous existence.
What does it look like in this state? Does it say? Because it doesn't make sense. Because you're talking about a gas, that's the vapor coming up, or steam, and then you got liquid, which is going to be a water state.
There.
And then you have. Okay. I will disagree with that. I like my answer though. So.
All right, so we'll go one more.
Why people get butterflies in their stomach? What is the feeling?
So people get butterflies in their stomach because that's a sense of being nervous. And if we need to come up with another word besides nervous, it's a point at which the human mind can't comprehend on exactly what is going to happen in this next situation. So essentially what your body is doing is a bunch of the acidics, a bunch of, your fight or flight mode, it's all being combined at once, kind of like the triple point in a water state where water can freeze, boil, and remain a liquid at the same exact time. So this is kind of like what the human body is doing, and it creates a reaction so inconsistent that it doesn't happen very often because it's such a unique pattern of how your body reacts to something.
No.
When you need 4,000 words on an essay.
That's what I did. It says when person eats or drinks something that doesn't sit right can cause tremors in their stomach, causing butterflies.
Okay.
I'm lying. It's the real answer because I'm pretty sure you read this one. I think you're fucking with me. I think you got the same ones I did.
Dude, I swear on my life I did not read it. Dude.
Adrenaline pulls blood away from the stomach towards your muscles, part of fight or flight situations.
Dude, I swear on my...
I think he read all this is bullshit.
Dude, I swear on my mom. You know how much I love my mom. I would not lie about... Look, I'm not even crossing anything.
I believe you.
Dude.
No, that's good.
I told you, man. I've been a bullshitter all my life, bro.
I don't know how you got the fight or flight one again. I guess it makes sense, though. If I heard butterflies, you get butterflies because you get nervous and your body just tenses up. So it's like fight or flight. But it's fine. But it's still, good answer. Good answer.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead. Last one.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You know,
Nope.
Why can a cockroach live for weeks without its head?
So there's this thing that happens, right? In the same situation,
That's so scary.
I'm pretty sure it puts its... Damn. I think I know this, but I don't know this. Does it push its... Oh, fuck. I don't know.
You don't know?
Does it, move its, energy... Or not energy. It's there's something it does. It puts its, it hits... Whatever's in his head, it pushes it down, as in, its life form. I don't know how to explain it.
No, so basically...
In Attack on Titans, they do that shit.
It only dies from starvation.
Oh, because it can live through radiation and everything.
So...
How does that work?
Because of the decentralized nervous system. So which means, our body has, a nervous system, and then obviously, if we break our spine, that's why we can't move. Because we have so many nerve endings.
Right.
But I'm assuming a decentralized means there really is no point of connection with their nervous system. That's why you can squish them and they'll go, and they'll still be going.
Oh.
It's how are you still moving?
So is it dead, but it just still moves?
Yeah, it just moves. So we need to cut a head off of a cockroach and just watch it. Would it know where it's going?
That's what I'm thinking. If it doesn't have, so everything's the brain. Does a cockroach have a brain?
How does it eat if it doesn't have a head?
It wouldn't. It would die because of starvation. Didn't you just say that?
Yeah.
So it only die because of starvation. So it wouldn't eat at that point. So if a cockroach didn't need to eat, you could cut its head off and still live.
Does it have blood? Because if you cut our head, our arm off, we're eventually going to die.
Bleed out.
From bleeding out. What about a roach?
Apparently not.
Does
I don't
it just
know.
pour out?
No, because it runs around for 2 weeks before it dies because of starvation. Does a roach have a brain, though?
Dude, imagine being a roach. You come back to your little colony, and you're like, you have no head. It's just a body moving around.
Yep, I know. I didn't know that one. I just knew cockroaches live through basically anything, including radiation.
All right, so I'm going to give you a more realistic one. Why can your heart create enough pressure to squirt blood 30 feet?
Why can it? Or why?
Why can it?
Why can't it? Because, that's just because it has to pump blood through how many feet of arteries and veins.
Yeah.
So it's a muscle. It has to.
Yeah.
It works its way. As you grow, your heart grows. It's a muscle. So as it's growing, it gets stronger so it can pump blood through your body growing.
Yeah. So if you think of the couple main... I actually learned this in Health Academy. So if you actually...
Health Academy? What the fuck is that?
Bro, it's because I wanted to be a physical therapist, so I did the program.
It's called Health Academy.
Yeah, at my high school.
You're being dead ass serious. It's called Health Academy.
I swear to God, dude. I used to wear
Go
scrubs.
ahead.
I used to wear scrubs.
No, you did. You're lying.
I swear to God. My mom has pictures.
You wore scrubs?
Yes, I'll pull up pictures.
I've seen you in a fight.
So basically, if you think of the two main, heart valves, is your aortic and then your mitral valve, and those are your two biggest. So think of how big a human body is, and when that heart pumps, it's got to disperse it, and that's why there's valves, because the valves cut off at a certain point, so not too much blood is, dispersed at once. But yeah,
I don't know if that's true.
It is.
I'm pretty sure it pumps out everything that's in the heart at the time.
Yeah, but there's valves.
I know there's valves, but that's because there's an inlet and an outlet.
Yeah. So that way too much blood isn't in at once.
I just don't know if that's true. I think Health Academy didn't explain that one that well. You could be right. I don't fully know, but I feel like there's valves because one is like it flows in and the other one's pushing out, so it closes it so it doesn't shoot fucking blood through the valve.
Yes, the other way.
Yeah.
So that's being a controller, kind of like a gas tank.
Yeah.
When you press on the gas, it opens up.
Yeah.
And then it mixes air and fuel, and then it combusts in the engine chamber. It's the same thing with a heart. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't need a gas pedal. It would just constantly be spewing fuel to go.
Yes, I know that.
So that means dude, if there's no point for the valves, that means our heart would just be flowing blood.
We're kind of crazy, actually. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Yeah. I'll believe your Health Academy. Anyways, guys, that is going to be all of our.
Well, you got one more.
30 seconds or less. All right, we got one more. All right. Why do we get deja vu?
So deja vu is, there's a couple of conspiracy theories about this, and I'm one of those conspiracy theorists because, deja vu is basically things that have already happened, and I don't think this is the first time we've been alive. I think we have lived this life a couple times, and I feel like we really are in a simulation. And to be honest, they code the life different every time. And now we are getting so smart that we are, as humans, are actually able to finally overcome and kind of control the code ourselves. So, for example, I'm going to take a little bit longer than 30 seconds on this. I was coded to be an ROTC, which is not a bad thing. But as I grew up, I knew that I was scared of water. So why am I going to force myself to do some ROTC stuff when I know to be in the Coast Guard, I'm going to have to be in water? Physically, I recreated the system, split the coding, and remapped my life.
So why do you get deja vu?
So why do you get deja vu? So deja vu is basically past life events that already happened or things that are similar to that, and the human mind clicks off for a second and then comes back to reality that thing has already happened. And that you notice when you get deja vu, you can't really remember when that happened. Yeah. It's almost crazy. It's like your brain shuts off. The game shuts off for a second. It restarts.
Yeah.
They restart the computer because they don't want you to know.
That's good. That's kind of good. It's not rightfully, but it's kind of good. So the real deja vu. Deja vu happens when your brain slightly misfires and processes the same moment twice. Once normally and then once through your memory system a split second later. So your brain thinks the present is actually in your memory even though it's happening in real time. It's basically your brain saying, I've seen this before, when in reality it just processed the moment twice really fast. So you see it, and then you're like, it instantly goes, oh, you've seen this before, but it's actually, you just seen it for the first time. So your brain misfires.
That's coding.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, you ever seen a program mess up?
Yeah.
And it just gives you a paragraph long error message?
Yeah.
You ever read that? What the fuck does that shit mean? Sorry, error coding on this matter.
That's the answer of it, though.
All right, gotcha. So, anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of episode number 50. Guys, 3 left until season 2 of the Dual Fives podcast. Name dropper will be revealed.
Season 2 sounds so cool. I love the fact it's season 2, episode 1. Or are we doing season 2, episode 53? Would it be season 2, episode 53?
They'll find out on the first episode of season 2.
Hey.
With that being said, guys, appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give us some topics down below. Soldier Poultry 7852. We will be getting you on the podcast soon, hopefully. And with that being said, this is Danny.
This is Bobby.
And this is Dova. Stop right there.
What's the quote of the day?
Quote of the day is 30 seconds to play, or are you going to complain?